Just got another third color bomb, so I should, and at this point I'm probably gonna get this summon undead back in. I have the Grace Alid to mill and get to summon undead. Alright, take Minotaur out, take one of the Valiant Farewells out. Can we blink spawn? I mean, we can bring it back with the altar, that's about it. Is it allowed to stream draft? You can give the info to other players? That's one of the more nonsensical things I've heard today. Pack 3 rare. I didn't get a pack 3 rare. I mean, I opened a blue card. Could have had as many, well more Guardian Nagas than anyone would ever want. This deck has improved, and we're deep into pack, or not even deep into pack 3. We still have maybe the expectation of getting 2 to 3 good cards. So, all right, I'm gonna take another Silver Plague. Shame on playing. Stroke of Luck is cool, but I don't think it's just gonna be as good as just taking that. I'm sorry, Flaming Fist Officer. I'm not a big fan of it. Devoted Paladin or something I watch. I might actually just take Devoted Paladin. I think Devoted Paladin has some utility. And this pack's bad. I mean, there's no other card I would really consider taking. MTG has only watched a stream where the streamer had just played against a guy you played and you told the streamer that opponent's deck. I think that's pretty poor, like it's being a pretty poor sport. I don't like that. I wouldn't do that. The fact that you did it was bad, but now all these people saw it. Like you're just screwing over someone you don't know. I don't know. If I play against someone you've played against, don't tell me what's in their deck. I think that's really not good. Ooh, the second Monk is really good, by the way. I'm a big fan of that. I don't like You Hear Something on Watch. No, I don't think that card is very good. You're Ambushed on the Road. This is my last new card. I guess I'll take Horde. No, I'll take You're Ambushed on the Road. There's some matchups maybe where that could be good. Gray Slod. 17th Guardian Naga. I don't need a third Valiant Farewell, and there's some matchups where I might bring in the Ranger squad. Same with the Golem. All right. So this is 41. I'm not real. How many creatures? This is a lot of creatures. 16. So the Gray Salad might be on a little more often than not. Basically, if I had to cut a card, it's probably going to be that. I mean, I don't think I want to cut any of the 2-drop creatures. I guess there's some merit to cutting Valiant Farewell. Well, the Nalfashi is also, I can summon Undead It here. And then Nalfashi with Prosper is actually a really sick combo. I also have 2 Grim Bounties, so I probably am going to play like 8 white, 7, something like that, 8, 7, 2. I think this deck's like a 7 out of 10. The second Monk of the Open Hand was surprisingly good. This card, especially with all these cheap cards, I'm kind of thinking of just cutting the Gray Slod. I might actually, I mean, I like Scouting Hawk a decent amount. Because the extra mana is good with these expensive cards, but it's also a creature for all the, like Minthara or Altar. And I've got some mana sinks here. Yeah, I guess this is best of 3. I could just board that in on the draw. Let's cut a Gray Slad and I think play another Devoted Paladin here. I don't think I want Manticore or 6 mana kill a thing. No, I've got double Grim Bounty, double Sewer Plague, so I feel like I'm doing okay in terms of removal. Do I want You're Ambushed on the Road, Iron Golem? I only have 2 Guardian Nuggets. How am I going to side those in? All right. I mean, this looks pretty good. Playing all my cheap cards, and I've got a couple higher curve things. All right. 8, 7, 2. After pack 1, I'll definitely take it. Let's go Sunflowers. Yeah. And I think we're gonna do these ones. I mean, you could make an argument for playing 1 mountain, but I think 2 is good for the 2 red cards. With the Prism, that's 3, and the 2 Grim Bounties, that's 5. These red cards are pretty good. Casting Prosper is pretty strong, I think. Also, I like the second Devoted Paladin with Summon Undead, so I think that's pretty nice. All right. Oh, here we go. Welcome to round 1. Sandy Dog. What up, Sandy Dog? The sandiest of dogs. I will play first. I'll keep. I mean, I've got a 2-drop on 2, and hopefully he plays a Steadfast Unicorn on turn 1. And if I draw 2 lands and can cast a Grim Bounty, I'm fine. And if I don't, well, hopefully I'm drawing cheap cards. Okay, Plains is fine. I don't think there's any card that would make me not cast this thing end of turn. No. Or we're just now. Okay. Swamp, por favor. Mountain would also be fine. Rod Trav, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Celestial Unicorn. Okay. Well, I'll trade and he gets a 4/3. Alright, well. It's a castable, and it trades for the Celestial Unicorn, so that's definitely something. I feel like if I draw a Swamp, I'm in really good shape. Hopefully I'm not getting improvised weapon read here. Okay, Giant Fire Beetles, acceptable. Swamp. You know what? Sewer Plague. Drawing spells that trade for my opponent's play each turn is also fine because, again, my opponent didn't mulligan and my hand is stacked. So currently I'm at 20 and I'm not taking damage. So, oh, and that's the play? That doesn't really do too much. You're going to gain 2 and make this a 5/4. So unless he's got another way to gain life, oh no, my thing's going to die now. Okay, well, now I need to draw Swamp. Yes. Okay. Oof, that feels good, man. Because now I'm at 15 against a 1/3, 3 cards in hand. Not feeling too bad about that. And next turn, if I draw a land, I could slam Nelfishni. It's kind of tricky because I only have 1 red source for 2 red cards, though I know I have a second Grim Bounty. Okay, sure. I think if I draw a land, I'm just playing Nelfishni. I didn't, so I'm going to play Prosper because that is going to start finding me lands here. Okay, Monk is okay. Still would really like to draw a land. No, don't kill Prosper. Please. 1 card in hand. Minimus Containment. Okay. You know what? As far as removal goes, I'm actually okay with that one. Because now, let's see. Now my hand is a 6-drop and 2 5-drops. That's got to be better than my opponent's hand here. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any disenchants, so I think it's actually better for me to sack Prosper than the other treasure. Because I have Summon Undead. Is Sandy Dog a well-known player? Depends what you know. Not like the most well-known, but you know, he's won a Grand Prix before. He's played in a lot of Pro Tours. I mean, I think a lot of people know who the Sandiest of Dogs is. Do I want to bring in Naga? I don't think I do. Like, if we see another target, yes, but I don't think I want a 7-drop against them. And drawing a disenchant is just not that impressive. Oh. Alright. I'll just do it this way. Is this like an Ascend from Avernus? Yeah, that's unfortunate, because that's a really good card. Okay. I have no red cards left in my deck, right? So using up this treasure isn't really a big deal. I still think I'm winning this game. I mean, that's a really good card. I don't love the prospect of facing it in future games. But as things currently stand, I believe I'm ahead. Obviously, if he draws a removal spell for Nalfashni, then that would be tough. His hand was better? I don't know that that's true. I mean, still looks to me like I'm doing all right. Would have been nice to draw a Blessed Hippogriff this turn. Or any turn, really. So you can take down Devoted Paladin, or just do this trade and take 10, but then gain 2, and then these become 5/4s. But the 5/4 still just trade for my Devoted Paladin, so it's not too bad. Oh, Auto Tapper did get me, huh? In case I draw a swamp off this. Or in case I don't draw a swamp, in case I draw plains, I guess would be the classic Auto Tapper. Why wouldn't it leave that untapped, actually? That is really weird. Like, at this point, if Sandy Dog draws another life gain card, yeah, then I am in trouble, you know? But, okay, that wasn't that. I mean, I think something's going down this turn, so... you know what? I'm gonna... I was hoping for a play, but... Okay. It still puts me in, I think, a pretty good spot. One removal spell doesn't kill me. I've got lethal on the backswing in a variety of ways. Just a Valiant Farewell. Oh, Blessed Hippogriff, sure. Okay, it's going to be a 3/3. I'm at 11, so if I attack with both, chump, I take 8. Yeah. Double block in here? Yeah, I mean, drawing 3 lands, you know, in the last 4 draw steps or whatever, didn't really get me where I wanted it to be. Okay, hopefully the Sandiest of Dogs doesn't have anything here. Okay. Monk of the Open Hand. I'm hoping this is a chump trade situation. Okay. Okay, I didn't kill my Nalfashni. Close game. Yes, we were both
This
putting
kind of
stops.
lobby is not an easy feat whatsoever.
They're going to need it if they want to win overall, though, if they want to be champions.
That's gonna be a tough one. Gonna put the Hawk in here. Valiant Farewell seems not where I want to go. You're ambushed on the road is okay. Gracelawed, Manticore. Double Blessed Hippogriff is kind of rough. Yeah. Beholder seems like a way to actually get value. I'll take the Gray Salad out. I don't really have anything against Descent to Avernus. Like if that happens, then that happens. Ranger Squadron. I think the Baleful Beholder is going to be a better 6. Well, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So I don't want to board in Naga against one enchantment that I've seen. I would really rather not draw 2 anymore. More lands. Obviously, he's going to have a 2-drop the way his deck's constructed. He's always going to. Scouting Hawk with Altar. Okay. Oof, no Unicorn. That could have been bad. Oh, Flaming Fist Duskguard. All right, well that's a good thing to trade the Monk for. Let's play this tapped with Menace. The Scouting Hawk is not going to be getting much value here. He might even have. There's actually a decent chance Sandy's got a Unicorn in hand, and because it didn't play a 3rd land here. I mean, technically this can grow next turn off Soldiers of the Watch plus Altar, but I'm just going to block here if I'm given the opportunity. Yeah, Hippogriff it up, I know. I'm not trading down a 4/1 Menace for those things. So Sandy attacks with both. I'm just going to play Archivist and block the Steadfast Paladin, I think, and just take another hit. I can go to 13, because then I get a second one of these and play this. Double Team is when this attacks, I get a copy of it in my hand, just the first time it attacks, and the copy doesn't have the ability. Yeah, I know Sandy Dog. I just did a team draft with Sandy Dog on my team. Oh, okay. Soldiers of the Watch going down. Yeah. See, now I guess I could consider bringing in the thingamajig, but I'm at 13. I'm gonna summon Undead here and hope to mill something good. Wouldn't say it was excellent, but I was hoping for one of my big drops. I could have played Scouting Hawk plus Altar. Felt like I got a lot more value by doing it the other way. Okay. Let's do this. Pass the turn. I'm not going to play Altar because I've got this Grim Wanderer that hopefully can get in there. Okay, feeling pretty good about this. I mean, it's turn 6 and Standy Dog stuck on 2 lands, of course. That does make you more likely to be victorious. The way I lose this game is if I just draw like 2 more land in a row. Because right now the altar's not really doing much. I can trade a creature for an equivalently sized creature. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. That, on the other hand, that is what I like to see. Okay. Okay, arena just crashed. Okay. I should be fine here. Okay. Patriarch's Humiliation. Those trade. I draw a card. Oh yeah. So now I can play Grim Wanderer. Play a Vampire Spawn. And then I'm just going to play the altar. And then next turn, I can sack the Scouting Hawk to get back Guildsworn Prowler. And that's pretty good. It's a pretty nice upgrade. Whew. Okay. This isn't like a forced block of Grim Wanderer, but it's obviously very close. I guess I just get back Grim Wanderer. I mean, I'm flooding pretty hard, but he's screwing really hard. Like, if Sandy had drawn 1 more land, like 2 turns ago, I think I would have been in a lot of trouble. Obviously, at this point, it's too late, but there was a world where that, that gets him out of it. Okay. 1-0, up $1,000. See, that's the minimum. Once you win the round 1, then I'm not unhappy. Obviously, no matter how this transpires, it's going to be great, right? I mean, $1,000. All right. So now we're kind of playing with house money because obviously if I win this next round, it's going to be great too. But we got $1,000. Ooh, nice. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Whew. Time for round 2. I'm on the play. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I mean, if I draw a land, then I have a cycling card. I'm going to play the monk turn 1. Okay. Don't like seeing that. Land. All right, well, we take them out. That's fine. Soldiers of the Watch. Never didn't have it. Unfortunately, they matched our 1-drop with theirs. I'd be feeling really good if they didn't have anything in play. But now if I draw a plane, I'm happy with planes. I'm okay with Swamp. I'm very happy with planes. Oh. Do I get to attack? Are they going to bounce it? Bouncing is whatever. I'll take a free card that way too. Sure. Okay. There we go. Dawnbringer Cleric, just a 1/3, sure. Obviously, I always had it. At what point did I not have it? You know, it'd be nice to draw a second swamp to cast Grim Bounty. Actually, I don't really even want to draw a swamp at this point. Now I just want to draw all spells, if we're taking requests here. I'm a little more likely to board a Naga in this matchup because, I mean, we haven't seen their deck yet. Obviously, they played 4 cheap white cards and no blue cards because the blue cards are bad. I think they have you come across a river, though. The bounce for 2 mana. Or at least they might. It felt like they were thinking of bouncing this thing. But, okay, that's that. But anyways, the Guardian Naga, if it has a couple targets and relevant as a 7 mana spell, then I'm not too unhappy. 2 top, sure. Don't love that. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I'm supposed to attack with both, because what happens here is if they block that there and OG there, that would not be good for me, but now I can do this. Those trade. And then I get to do this. Okay. And now I've got some things going. Though, I actually wonder... Yeah, I guess there wasn't really a way to stack that now. Maybe what I actually... No, what I think I actually should have cast this in response to the boon trigger, because this doesn't need +2/+0, and then the next creature I cast getting +2/+0 is probably going to be better. Okay. They just want to get 2 spells going for OG. Sure. Okay, well, we are going to bring in the Naga at this point. I was pretty sure. So here's the thing. I was going to bring in the Naga even after just seeing Portable Hole, because blue-white often has enchantments. They have Charm Sleep, they have Ray of Frost, and a 7 mana 5/6 that can't take damage on my turn is solid if the game goes long. So I think that I would rather just do that anyway. But now, of course, now that I've seen the Ray of Frost, I'm actually a lot more likely to. Okay, I restarted the untap tracker, so hopefully that works. So they get to gain 2 and scry 2. They still don't have a good block for this 8/3, but I guess they're just gonna take it and then it just doesn't untap. But then I get to sack it to Altar of Ball to get back. Well, currently the pickings are kind of slim. 2 top. I don't love that. Oh, second mountain was pretty bad, but so I'm attacking here because I'll trade Minthara for OG here because I have the altar to get Minthara back and I don't really have good targets for it. I'm not complaining because I drew really well this game, but a swamp would have let me cast both spells in the same turn for the monk. And of course cast the Grim Bounty. So mountain was unfortunate there, though of course it could have been at plains. It would have been about the same. No reason to attack with this right now because it doesn't untap, so... And then I also wanted to leave this back in case they want to attack with Soldier of the Watch. Because that way they don't really get any value out of attacking with it, obviously. They just trade a 2/1 for a 2/1. Well, the reason I played the land is, I don't know, if I go Swamp, Grim Bounty, I guess I still can't play and use this, but I don't really, this isn't really a deck that needs lands in hand. I don't have any specialized cards, unfortunately. We're 1-0 right now. This is another anti-match for $1,000. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. It's obviously a lot to go, but if I draw, Swamp is a fine draw, Plains is obviously a very bad draw. And then, of course, any spell. I can cast every spell in my deck except Nalfshni and my other Grim Bounty, I think. I guess I have some weak spells I wouldn't really be thrilled to draw. Altar is going to be pretty good this game, I think. Okay. Let's just Grim Bounty this. And attack for 8 here. I don't think I'm supposed to sack the treasure here to play the altar. I think I can just do it next turn. I don't know. I could have gotten them down 2 more. I guess maybe if I should have sacked it, because then this would have been lethal, and then they would have gone to 7. And they would have had to block there. Yeah. So then next turn, I don't have anything great, but just getting to trade creatures they've locked down for real creatures is pretty good. Okay, so we're Ray of Frost is on this, which means it doesn't untap. But they were forced to main phase it to get 2 spells in the same turn with OG, which means that I know about it, so I don't have to attack with it unless I need to. How much I played the set before today? Well, a good amount. Well, first of all, I did like 6 runs yesterday to make day 2. I thought I was going to make day 2 in my first run. I was like 4-1 with a pretty good red-black deck. Then I got crushed, and then I had a bunch of games that didn't work out. Oh, I don't need a stop set there. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, why don't I just do this? I assume this is great. Chump, go to 3. That shaking was her intensity going up. I guess she could have Patriarch's Humiliation, and then the 6/1 doesn't do damage to them, but yeah. Okay, we got game 1. And then I'm going to put in Scouting Hawk and probably 2 Guardian Nagas. I saw Charmed Sleep and Portable Hole, which aren't going out. Ray of Frost, which might be going out. Valiant Farewell was good that game, but I don't think it's an easy card to take out. And Archivist doesn't look like Archivist is really necessary against the thing they're doing. So I put in the 2 Guardian Nagas. Oh, and the Scouting Hawk. Hey, thanks for the sub ski. Oh, hey, what's up, Holy Diva? It's also Baleful Beholder. Maybe I take out the Gray Salad, and I could take out a Devoted Paladin. It is pretty cute if they have a Ray of Frost and untapped creature and you go, but okay. There's also Ranger Squadron as a potential, but I don't think I need it. I started 3 7-drops or whatever. So I think that was good enough. All right. So part of the reason I kept that hand was I feel like if I missed 1 land drop, that hand could still win. And I felt like if I hit my land drop, then my hand was very good. Oh, that's a good point, Siggy. If I lose this and see Ray of Frost, I'll definitely do that. And even if I don't, I probably will. Oh, this is a good hand. 2-3-4 curve. And Altar looks just... I mean, honestly, maybe I shouldn't have boarded in the second Naga because Altar already looks... Oh, all right, well, we'll start there. Altar already makes it so all their passivisms and charm sleep type stuff is really bad. If they don't play anything, I'm not attacking with this into their Archivist. Is it possible to get these lands still? I don't think they're in the store. I spent a lot of gems buying all of them as soon as they went on sale because I was like, I want to have access to these. I may have oversideboarded, but honestly, given that I have 4 lands and this good of a hand, I'm pretty happy I have a bunch of expensive cards. Oh, sure. This is just quite the 1-2-3-4 curve. What's it like having it all? Well, the reason they were thinking about the Cleric, I think, is... Alright, that's nice. Yeah, I'm going to attack with the Guildsworn Prowler. Can't really imagine much that punishes me. Oh, they have Kaleem. Okay. That means I've got to watch out for that a million turns from now. It shows me, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do they have Patriarch's Humiliation? No, but they could easily have Hippogriff or something. So when this goes to the graveyard, it makes a copy. When you cycle it, it makes a copy, and it comes the back 7th from the top. Which is really not very far, because you draw a card off the cycle, and then you draw a card for your turn. It's already there. I'm probably just going to save Grim Bounty for it if I can. And I'm hopefully putting enough pressure on the opponent that they can't cycle it 3 times. Because you can't... On the 3rd cycle, this comes back into play. Tapped, but... It does have Ward 2, yeah. But by the time they can cast it, I'm hoping that I have enough mana. Mm-hmm. They're deep in the tank, which makes sense. We're playing for a lot of dinero here. Sure. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to play Minthara first. Really hope I don't get mana leaked. Okay. I just did that first because if they have you hear something on watch, I can do that. Or this also works. Sure. I think I'd rather kill the 2-2. The reason I would rather kill the 2-2 is that with a Minthara in play, a 1-3 is going to be a lot weaker because my 2-2s will get by the 1-3 really easily. So they can't cast Kaleem for a few turns unless they have a card draw spell. Ooh. Never mind. Well, that's the card draw spell, I guess. So the question becomes... Yeah, they put 2 on the bottom. They want to get to Kaleem. They have the 3rd island already. Okay, now that I've drawn that, I think I'm going to try to save the Grim Bounty. Let's go Monk. Altar. I need to draw a 6th land before I can cast Grim Bounty on this, but I think I'm in pretty good shape. Oh, I'm really happy to do that because then I get to trade Guildsworn Prowler to get that back if I want. Oh, they did have the Hippogriff. All right. No big deal. Be kind of interesting to know if they have the 6th land. They kind of have to if they made that sequence of plays. Oh, maybe they don't. They just put Jin on top because they had that. No, they've got the land. Oh man, if they can cast another spell this turn and start flickering the priest, that is bad. Oh, they don't have the land? But I do. Interesting. So what now? I think what now is I'm going to attack with Minthara and the Monk. Oh, they're going to cycle the Djinn? Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually pretty happy about that because that means I can just kill OG and not feel bad about it. Because now the Djinn's way far away. I'm not letting them flicker their Priest of Ancient Lore. I'm going to play a land. I can't afford to... I wish I could use the altar this turn, but I can't because that's my mana for Prosper. Thanks, Guillaume. Welcome. I have not played the Cube being drafted at Ratafias at the MTG Summit, but I assume it's a pretty sweet one. Well, I did play Brandon's Cube actually a long time ago, but I'm sure it's changed a lot by then. Oh no. Well, they might not be able to afford to kill the altar, actually. I was worried that they were going to kill the altar, but because the altar is what lets me like attack with Minthara without much fear and gives me a lot of value over the course of the game, but I'm feeling pretty good about it now. This is getting intense. Really? Oh, they're going to attack. Okay. They're deciding if they're going to block. Because I assume they're playing the Hippogriff this turn. Be kind of surprising if they weren't. So next turn I can play Prosper and use the altar to swap. Oh, they're going to flicker that and draw a card. Sure. Okay. Land isn't really what I want, but let's see. They can't mana leak me, right? Yeah. Do this first to let Minthara go nuts. Get back the Monk. Exile Guildsworn Prowler. It's unfortunate because I don't get the full value. That's not what I wanted. All right. Still a couple turns to Kaleem. Not a lot, though. We get to play a 3/3 this turn if they want, or they can play Hippogriff plus have something out. We've drawn a lot of lands in a row. I'm really hoping to draw a spell here. I feel like if we draw one relevant spell, we're in really good shape. No, they don't get free Kaleem for... They do get the free Kaleem next time they cycle it. But when next time they cycle it, it is tapped. So I guess they can cycle it to tap one of my things.